hello. Merry Christmas. Good day. Greetings. Test. Should probably make sure I actually sound reasonable. Hello. Beep beep. Hello. Good enough. All right. Hello. Yes, it is Christmas. This is gonna be a quick little stream, probably like an hour's tops. We're gonna make some cookies. Yes, sir. Cookies from scratch for the people, mostly me, but also for the people. Right. I picked up a bunch of ingredients Friday. So I have everything, and yeah, we're gonna have a go. We're gonna make some cookies. So here is the recipe I'm gonna be following. These cookies are vegan because my friend's vegan, so we're accommodating him. These also yield 11 to 14 cookies, which is mid, so we're gonna double the ingredients and have more cookies. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Or it's gonna be absolutely awful. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah. So that's the plan. The instructions call for refrigerating it for 2 hours, which I'm not gonna do that. I'll throw it in the freezer, which will hopefully take like 10 minutes at most. It's just until the dough is cold, so that shouldn't take too long. Right. So I'm gonna need a bunch of measuring shit. Just wondering where I should put my stuff. I don't know where to put things. Fuck, my desk is so cluttered. Okay. That works. So much stuff on my desk. Let's put the mic up here. There we go. And then we'll just move this whole thing back here, and then we have a clear desk to work with. Alright. Good enough. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need a mixing bowl, teaspoon, tablespoon, and 1 cup measuring thing. And obviously the trays, but we don't need that till later. Oh! I also got cookie cutout things. God damn it, I forgot about my webcam. I hate this webcam so much. Oh my goodness. This webcam's so trash. Why can't you focus? Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get the things we need. have a bunch of these, but some of them have their the measurement rubbed off, so I want to get new ones. These ones are good because I literally never fucking use them. Alright, I have 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna need a half teaspoon, which I think I have. Tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna double that to 4 tablespoons. I don't know if I have something bigger than 1 tablespoon. Let's see. Fuck it. I just brought all the measuring things. Because why not? If I need them, whatever. This is trash. You can't fucking read that. What is that? 1? Is that half? Is that a quarter? I don't fucking know. These things suck. I think this is half. Because this one's a third. I can see that. No idea what that one is. Probably a quarter. I need to get measuring things that have the measurement like actually ingrained onto the measuring thing. Yeah, I only have 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is the largest. Truly unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. Right. So we need our flour, baking soda, salt, sugar, brown sugar, chocolate chips, milk, melted butter. I do not have butter, but I have margarine, which will be fine. And then pure vanilla extract. Okay. So much stuff. This isn't even all of it. I got this brown sugar. It's a brown sugar blend. It's supposed to be like half as whatever as brown, like actual brown sugar. 75% fewer calories. Gotta watch those calories, especially on Christmas. 2.5 cups per bag. It has this conversion chart on the back. I have no idea if that means anything. Yeah, this is supposed to be better than actual brown sugar, so that's cool. We got these chocolate chips, which are pure chocolate, I believe, made in a dedicated nut-free and gluten-free facility. I know that. I could be lying. I don't know. They are completely milk-free. Chocolate actually starts milk-free because it comes from the bean or whatever, and then usually milk gets added later to make it a bit sweeter. Oh, they're so tiny! They're so small! Look how tiny they are. Bruh. What do you mean? Look at that. That's a chocolate chip. fuck? Tastes like chocolate chips. Good enough for me. Okay, do I have everything? Flour, baking soda, salt. Okay, I have sea salt. But it's in like a shaker, and it usually comes out in large chunks, and I would hate to have like a chunk of sea salt in my cookies. That would suck, so just regular old table salt for now. Okay, flour, baking soda, salt, sugar, brown sugar, chocolate chips, milk, margarine, vanilla extract. Fantastic. Okay, we have all the things. We have all the stuff. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay. I think I'm gonna move the camera down and then you can see the stuff as I sort of make it. How does that look? Alright? Reasonable? Good. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Right. So, dry ingredients first. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Oat flour. I don't think I've ever used oat flour before. But I'm sure these cookies suck. I'm going to ask for a refund. I've already made a mess. Oh my god. Okay. How much flour? 1 cup. I'm gonna double it, so 2. Which one's my main one? This one. Okay. I don't even know how to begin here. All the stuff, fuck off. Great. Ah! Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I've taken foods class. I don't know any of the right precautions anymore. If I inadvertently poison and kill some of my friends, I am not sorry. Okay. Juan. I'm just waiting for the entire bag to fall out and just go absolutely everywhere, and then I'm gonna cry. God, this is already a mess. It's gonna get worse, I'm sure. Okay. 2 cups of flour is done. Half teaspoon of baking soda, so a full teaspoon. One of these. That one. So we're done with the flour. That can go. I'd put it on the edge, but it's open, so it's gonna fucking fall everywhere. Just my luck. Just my luck. That is exactly what's gonna happen. baking soda. I was certain that this was wrong for like the longest time, but apparently no. You can just you can use it to both clean stuff and bake stuff. Which, how does that work? I don't know. But yeah, it's good for baking. You can even use it in the bath. Half cup in your bath leaves your skin feeling soft and smooth. How is this safe to eat? I don't know. Hey, it's what the recipe called for. It's what the recipe called for, so that's what I'm using. This is not gonna go well. I'll do it over the cup. But there's so much. Bruh. Idea, I think. Put that there. My knife. Boxes are always terrible because they're like push the flap inwards and then the flap is like blocking the stuff from coming out. There we go, we're getting the method. We're getting the method down. Teaspoon, half teaspoon. Okay, perfect. And then it wants a quarter teaspoon of salt. So where's my half? That was half. Okay, done with that one. There. Salt. The salt is like chunked up a bit. Concerning. Come on, you cunt. Come on. Bruh. How's it not coming out? There we go. What do you mean? Why is salt like this? How is salt like this? I don't understand. Oh my god. Okay. Good enough. Okay, those are half of salt, quarter cup of sugar. So that would be half a cup. That's how math works. I think this one's half a cup. If I'm wrong, oops. Is this one going to be difficult too? It is. I just because I haven't used this properly in a while, so just gotta shake it a bit, eh? Break up the chunks that have decided to form. Okay, that's better. I don't know if you're supposed to fill these entirely to like the very edge, or if it's like just below, but I'm sure if it's like a millimeter more sugar, sure, it doesn't really matter that much. Good enough. And a half cup of brown sugar. And a third cup. Oh my god, we're getting dicey here. We're getting crazy here. They're asking for a third. Fuck. Alright. Anyway. So enough of the sugar, now for the brown sugar. I don't want to leave this stuff on the edge, and yet here I am putting everything on the edge. I'm just putting everything on the opposite edge. Smells good. It smells like brown sugar. That's garbage. Whatever the cup, there it is. Half cup, whatever. This definitely has a lot of brown sugar qualities, I will say that much. Pouring this is gonna be a bitch, I already know it. It's all like soft and gooey. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on. What's this? It's like a chunk of brown sugar. That's weird. Over there. My hands are clean, don't worry. Merry Chrysler! Who makes cookies in their room on their computer desk? Well, I can't really just move my computer to my kitchen, can I? Let's get a bit more in here. Come on! Come on! Bro, this brown sugar is so annoying! Holy shit! Get out of the bag! You sugary fuck! Good enough, I don't even care anymore. What a mess behind you. Where? On my chair? It's like 2 boxes, relax. Alright, this has a seal thing and it's not even working. Trash. 0 to 10. Bro, this doesn't even seal! It told me it would seal! Oh my god, I want a refund. Great. Holy shit. Brown sugar's done. Don't need the chocolate chips. This is where the third cup comes in. Holy shit. How do I mathematician that? Okay. Now we're gonna do this with our tiny ass chocolate chips. I kind of wish I didn't open it like this because now it's gonna fuck me over. Genius strat. Now I can pour it like that. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You're so smart. Look at these tiny chocolate chips. They're so small. These are a choking hazard, not gonna lie. Look at those. Will you share the cookies when they're done? Depends on how much they suck. That's concerning. There's just the one. That's 2 quarters. I can math. I only used half the bag. Tempted to use the whole bag. I don't know. We'll see. Now I have a package that doesn't fucking seal. Where do I put this? Go there for now. Right. I need to mix this. Should have probably grabbed a mixing thing. My only devices for that are spoon-like are either giant or regular spoons. So this is what we got to work with. It's actually a decent amount of chocolate chips. Chocolate chip to everything else ratio, I think, maybe. I might add a little more. Just gotta get the brown sugar chunks all broken up. But this looks promising so far. We'll see how it is when we add the moisture. The moist ingredients. What do we think, chat? More chocolate chips or less? Or more? So many chocolate chips? Are you trying to die? I feel that that's not enough chocolate chips. What do you think? What do we think? Maybe? Maybe it's just right? Maybe I should trust the recipe? We got like half a package still, so, you know. More, chat says. Okay, I'll add a few more. Well, voice crack. I'm finally hitting puberty 22 years later. Okay, we'll add another quarter cup. Yes! So many chips that are chocolate flavored. Alright, I think that's more reasonable. You can't have chocolate chip cookies and not be covered in chocolate chips, you know? You feel me? You feel me, chat? Okay. We need... So it asks for melted vegan butter, which I don't have, but I do have margarine. Because the store didn't have vegan butter. Because they're racist, so... I think I'm gonna have to warm this up somehow. I don't have a microwave. So that's awkward. I have an idea. It's a dumb idea, but it's gonna work. failed using my oven. Dumb idea, like I said, but it's gonna work. Okay? We just have to not melt anything, other than the margin. And if this completely ruins the cookies, then I'm gonna cry. I would rather not use the plastic. Maybe I'll measure it out and then put it in something that is not meltable, like a bowl or a cup. So I want two tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons. Where's my tablespoon measuring thing? This one? Yes. Okay, I will be back. Margarines in a cup. It's in the oven. It's gonna be fine. Maybe. I may completely destroy one of my cups, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. Right. So that's the margarine. We need 2 tablespoons of milk and 2 teaspoons, so a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's a 1/4 teaspoon. I don't want that one. That's a half teaspoon. That's what I want, a half teaspoon? Yes. Put butter in the oven? I don't have a microwave. What do you want from me? How else am I supposed to warm it up? Fucking breathing on it? Perfect. Ask a neighbor. I am too antisocial for that. Uno. Dos. Tres. Have enough. We're good. Okay. It might taste weird with the weird milk. It's almond milk, it's fine. These are vegan, so they're gonna taste weird anyway. Although a couple years ago I made vegan cookies and they were actually pretty solid. Anyway, I gotta wait for the margarine to melt. So, be a couple minutes. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the cookies while the milk and other stuff sit here. I probably should have actually waited to put the other ingredients in before, until the stuff was melted, but it's fine. It's fine. What could go wrong? It's only, you know, food that will be consumed by other human beings other than myself. It's fine. I'll put the rest of this shit away, actually, while we're waiting. This bag still doesn't seal! Is that a cat or an owl on your chair? This is a cat. It's upside down, though. It's two cats. There you go. I don't even know you can see all that. Couple of cats. Makes my chair slightly more bearable to sit on. Okay, let's put this shit away. Pure killers, yes. Cats are psychopathic. Not many people know this, but cats have overthrown governments. They are pure evil. It's actually working. Believe it or not, it's actually working. It's almost melted, like another 30 seconds or so, and it should be fine. Which one of these do I not need anymore? In case we need more milk. But otherwise, the rest of this can go. I really hope these don't turn out like shit, because this is going to be embarrassing. God, this table is an absolute mess. I also need to cool this off at some point, somehow. I feel like I definitely should have waited until the margarine was melted. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. No one will know. It's not like I'm streaming this! Anyway, how we doing, chat? How's Christmas for y'all? Y'all get all the presents you wanted? How much is even left in here? Like, literally none. think this is melted enough. You got coal? Dude, lucky. What I would give for some coal right now. Alright. Y'all doubted me, but that fucking worked. I imagine it's probably worked out to less than 4 tablespoons after it melted, but that's fine. Woo! That's fucking hot, mate. It's fucking hot as fuck. Actually worked pretty well. I don't know if you can see that, but it is melted. Mostly. I'm the greatest chef in the world. Look at that delicious mixing. Still hot, still hot. Yes, sir. It is definitely looking like dough to some extent. Wish I had like an actual mixing thing, but I ended up breaking mine. One that I had at some point. I don't even remember if it was on stream or if I had broken it doing something else. This is looking alright! But taste will be the ultimate factor. Mixed in there. Mixed in real good, aye. Form into one big ball, then either refrigerate or freeze until it's cold. We can do that. We can do that. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty fucking good. So many goddamn chocolate chips. Whose idea was it to put more in? I don't know. But yeah, this looks pretty solid. This is fucking 90% chocolate chip. We should not have added more. Okay. Great. We can freeze this now. Perfection. I have no idea how long it will take, but we'll see. Just needs to be cold, so that is all we need. Okay, 32, 325. It pretty much is there already. I can put this away. Right. You say you're antisocial, you stream to people. Well, the difference is, I don't have to talk to people face to face, okay? It makes things a lot easier. You'd be surprised. It's much better, much nicer. I still have the chocolate chips here. I'm probably just gonna end up eating these, not gonna lie. So I'm fat. Also, I don't really have something to put these in. So, it's truly unfortunate. Plate can stay there. This is a mess. Let's fix that. Basically took no time at all. It's already cold, so that's perfect. Form dough balls. Heh. We're not gonna do that. We are gonna do something else. Okay, so I picked up these. I wasn't going to, but then I saw them and I was like, oh. That's an idea. These cookie pieces. Figured we could get a little fancy. We can get a little spicy up in here. Turn our cookies into shapes. So we have fuck that is. A star. Whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that is. And a heart. Great, so we got some shapes to play with. None of them are even Christmas themed. Fucking, oh my god. I'm so mad. I probably need something to like roll this out onto. Okay, so I need my trays. I'll get my cookie cutting board and rolling pin. Here's a fun fact for y'all. Bought this 4 years ago, never used it. Oh, there's spider webs on this. Tell us you haven't used this in a long time either. I'm gonna clean it before we get too carried away. Alright. Nice and clean now. I'm running out of room on this desk. Let's get this on here. In hindsight, trying to bake cookies on a desk, maybe not the brightest idea. That works. Ah! We're fine. This has no real purpose of being here. So we can put this away. I have no idea what that was. Oh, it's an old dead phone. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. So this is our board for cutting things and spreading things, and then cutting the spread things, and then spreading the cut things. Let's just fucking pour some of this out. So many chocolate chips! Holy shit! I regret adding that extra amount. Not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, is it supposed to do that? Get off. Get off, Mike. You know, I feel like people are supposed to put flour on this, thinking about it, and that's probably what I should have done. Yeah, no, this was a horrible idea. I definitely remember something about putting flour on the thing. Alright, scratch that. We're just gonna do it normally. These shapes fucking suck anyway. Like, what even are half of these? Alright. Doing cookies the normal way. It's fine. Whatever. That's too big. I don't know if that's too big or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe we'll have massive cookies. This is supposed to do 11 to 14 and we doubled it. So if we have less than 20, they might be too big. But we'll see. We shall see in due time. How big do you want the cookies? I don't know. I'm just doing whatever looks to be right. And if it ends up horrible, then whatever. Kind of making a number of assumptions based on past experience. I mean, that looks like a decent size. And they'll spread out a bit, so it'll be fine. I'm not very consistent with my ball size. I will admit that. Like this one's pretty big. This one kind of small. That one's also small. You know what? It's fine. This isn't a ball measuring contest, is it? This should fill 2 trays. I got another tray there, so if we can fill 2 trays exactly, or close to it, then I'd say I'm doing alright. What are we at? 3, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, I think we've almost not quite used to half, so. Looks like there's too much butter. You look like there's too much butter. It's also not butter, it's margarine, so it might be a little bit different. But I mean, let's be honest, in the world of cooking, butter and margarine are basically the same. There's not one person on the internet, in existence even, who has baked, who can confidently say that there is significant difference between using butter and margarine. Alright? Don't even come at me with that. You know it. I know it. They're interchangeable. Okay, we're gonna be at 12. Let's spread these out a bit more. Butter contains more saturated fat. Yeah, so these cookies are less fattening. You're welcome. larger, but I think we're gonna aim for 12 again. Actually, it might be less than that. I feel like we've used more than half now. That one's tiny. Bruh. Alright, we're not going to fill this tray, that's fine. It is fine. We'll do 8. I think we can get 8 out of this. So that's 20 in total. 12, 8, yeah, that'll be 20. I can live with that. Considering the minimum based on this recipe is supposed to be 22, I'd say these cookies are going to be a little bit bigger than they should be. But, who cares? We're at 19. There's like not enough left for a full one. That one's also kind of small, but I don't really care. Let's spread the wealth a bit. Let's go like, I feel like it makes more sense to have the 12 on the bigger tray. Or let's do that. So I want them to have room to spread, right? So okay, let's put this in the oven and then we can chill for a bit. Dough left to try and make sure it isn't actually poisonous and actually tastes good. It looks all right. Also, my oven is too small for both trays, so one's cooking now, the other one's on standby. Alright. I'm gonna wash my hands. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We have about 8 minutes to kill before the first batch is done. In the meantime, holy shit. The snow that we got over the past week, insanity. Absolutely insane. Also, how long has it been since I streamed last? Hello? I feel like it's been 6 million years. November 24th. Literally a full month ago. Crazy. In Run 8, do you have to spot the cars in the... if the tag is red? The color of the tag just indicates if the car is loaded or unloaded. If it's red, it's loaded. If it's green, it's empty. So, where have I been for 31 days? Let's take a look back in history. We need to start all the way back in the sweet succulent days of November 26th and November 27th. On this particular weekend, I volunteered for an event in Squamish. The North Pole Express. Can't call it the Polar Express, otherwise Warner Brothers will sue you for a lot of money. So it's the North Pole Express. Actually, fun fact on that, a little bit of a tangent. It used to be the Polar Express, and the museum, like, they actually like paid money for the right to use that name. And Warner Brothers was taking like 30% of what they made off of tickets and stuff. It was like $300,000, insane amounts. Not only that, but as part of the agreement for the copyright, they had to sell only the merch that Warner Brothers gave them. They had to only use like the music from the movie. And then I found out through some of the people that have worked with the museum, on like the last day of the event, because they would run for 4 weekends, on the very last day, like some representative for Warner Brothers would come in and like see how they're doing it, and then be like, "You're doing it wrong. You're representing our movie incorrectly." Meanwhile, they're asking for $300,000 for the rights to use the name. So after COVID last year, they were like, "Fuck it, no more Polar Express. It's now the North Pole Express." They got rid of everything that could possibly link them back to Warner Brothers. So they now get to keep that $300,000 and give it back to us volunteers, which is quite nice. So anyway. Last weekend of November, I'm volunteering at this event. Everything was fine. Everything was groovy. Choking on chocolate chips. It's fine. It's a pretty simple event. We just take the train out of the museum. We go through CN's yard in Squamish down to the Squamish terminals. And then we go all the way back up. It's about a 50-minute round trip. Not too bad. But they need a qualified train crew to run it. that are like actually CROR qualified with the rules for the railway and all that fun stuff. So that's why I'm there. Weekend goes off without a hitch. Pretty good, pretty fun, pretty fantastic. The following Monday, after the weekend, I get hit hard with like the worst flu I've had in years. Like, I haven't really been sick for like, I want to say 2017. 2016 or 2017 was like the last time I got like proper sick. I'm not including when I took the COVID vaccines. So yeah, this was like the first time I'd been sick in like forever, and it was rough. It was brutal. I was like in bed for a solid 48 hours, I won't even go into details. It's gross. It was not fun. It sucked. It was awful. I feel like I still have a bit of a cough, but it's finally gone away. Anyway, that was not the only weekend I was supposed to volunteer for. I was also supposed to volunteer for the last weekend on December 17th and 18th. And it was looking like it wouldn't be too good, because I was still ill. Like, I was up and about. I was kind of going to work, but I was still coughing. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't go. But like kind of last minute, it cleared up. Everything was fine. Everything was groovy. So for the last weekend, I was like, fuck it. I'll be fine. I won't mingle with anybody. I'll stay away from all the children. Goddamn children. So many children on this trip. I blame them. I blame those fucking kids. All right. I bet that one of those gross, sniveling, snot-nosed brats gave me the flu. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm coming for you, little Timmy. Little Timmy, I know where you live. I'm coming for you. All right. Anyway, 2 whole weeks because of you, Timmy. Anyway. So yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'll be fine. Volunteer for the last weekend. It went pretty good. They gave us pizza and lasagna and mac and cheese. That's just what you get for being a volunteer on the North Pole Express. Timer's about to go off. Let's put a pin in that story. First cookies are done. They look pretty good. We'll let them cool off for a bit. Put the second tray in. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I volunteered for the last weekend. Was only dying slightly, but it was not too bad. It's all right. Minimal sleep. Because my sleep schedule is consistently destroyed by working for CN, so, you know, sleeping is not easy as it used to be when I was but a wee boy, but that's besides the fact. So Sunday, I think it's the 18th. Yes, 18th of December, Sunday. We finish up for the weekend, last trip. Pretty good, pretty fun. there was a bakery in Squamish that made cookies for every weekend. They made like some 3,000, 4,000 cookies for every weekend. So, it's a lot of cookies. But Sunday, Saturday there was like a bit of snow, and then it snowed overnight as well. And then Sunday there was like calls for lots of snow. So it's snowing, which led to a lot of people not showing up on the last day, which meant there was a lot of cookies left over. Like a lot of cookies left over. I was like, you know what? I'll bring a bunch of cookies. They were like, hey, we got a bunch of cookies left over. Take some if you want. Otherwise, they're gonna go in the garbage. So I was like, all right, I'll grab a few. They open up, they bring a bin out, and it's like full of cookies. There's like maybe like 50 cookies in this bin. 50, I'd say, give or take. So I was like, all right, I'll take a few. I take like 4 or 5. And then they come out with 4 more bins. Full. I'm like, bruh, that's a lot of cookies. You're gonna throw away all those cookies? That's such a waste. So I got a bag and I filled it as much as I could carry. Cookies are heavy, I'm surprised. Cookies are surprisingly heavy. Who would have thought? I maybe had like 100, 120, and then I brought them all back to North Van to share with my fellow co-workers. So I'm driving back. It's about 6 p.m. So it's night. It's dark out. But you know, I've driven the Sea to Sky Highway, which is it's a mountain highway, so like it's pretty twisty and turny. I didn't turn the timer on. Hopefully someone's keeping track. Fuck. I'll just do one on YouTube for like 5 minutes. Alright, I'll check that in like 5 minutes. It'll be fine, I'm sure. So you know, the speed limit on the highway is 80. I usually do 90 with my cruise control on because I'm pretty comfortable driving on the highway. Also, I swear to God, I'm the only one in the world who uses cruise control because like it's a 4-lane highway, so like you can pass people, but people are always like, someone's either going the speed limit or they're going 6 million miles an hour over the speed limit. All right, so I'm just vibing in my lane, and people are zooming past. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Have fun getting pulled over or driving over the side of the cliff. I don't care. But then like there'll be like that one person that's going like a kilometer faster or a kilometer an hour slower than you, and I'm just like, I don't want to disable my cruise control just to fucking deal with you. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Everyone behind me can wait. I'm gonna pass this dude. It's gonna take 6 years because he's going like a kilometer slower than me, but it's fine. I don't care. And then like you'll be just about to pass the guy, and then he speeds up. Like, bro, are you gonna go the speed limit? Are you gonna go over the speed limit? Take your pick. So mad. Happens all the time. Holy shit. Anyway, small tangent. I'm driving fast down the highway. Everything's fine. I'm about halfway home, and then the storm of the century hits. Fucking day after tomorrow level insanity. Ridiculous. I'm like, I can't tell if the road is dry or wet or if it's snow or ice. I do not know. But I'm going to be a fucking idiot and just keep going 90 kilometers an hour with my cruise control on. I'll tell you, that didn't last very long. No siree. You know, I've never been at the helm of the wheel when I've lost control on the highway. This was a first for me. This was a first, and it was butt clenching. Little poo came out. I will not lie to you. All right, it was a mess. Fucking spin out. Thank God there was no one around. Actually, that might have been worse. But there was no one around for me to hit, basically. fucking fishtailing. Rear end goes this way, head end goes this way. I'm sideways on a highway. It's the middle of the night. It's insane snow. Like it just came down. It was insanity. All right, and I'm only halfway home. I have to get home to North Van from Squamish. It's an hour drive. I still have 30 minutes to go, and there's like 6 billion feet of snow coming down. Holy shit. I was like, there's no way I survive. There's no universe where I survive. But I trekked on. Perseverance. Also went like 20 kilometers an hour the whole way home, but it's fine. The road was not plowed at all. Plow trucks, non-existent. Because like, the thing is, Vancouver gets normally maybe half a foot of snow over the course of like a week, and then it's gone for the rest of the year. So like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. We don't salt the roads. We don't plow the roads. Snow? Never heard of it. But on this particular day, would have been very nice if there was at least a couple plow trucks out there doing the work, but no. So I'm driving my Mini, which is like an inch off the ground, through like a foot of snow. That's not easy. So I'm going down a highway that's normally 80 kilometers an hour, going like half the speed limit. I have my hazards on. But to be honest, I feel pretty confident with my winter driving. It's everybody else that's the problem, okay? People in Vancouver are bad enough at driving as it is. You throw bad weather into that, and it's chaos, insanity. All right, this timer's about to go off. I'm gonna check on the cookies real quick. We'll come back to this story. Okay. So, put chains on the car. You know what? Not a bad idea. Oh yeah, I also had the cookies in my trunk, so I had to deviate from the highway. The highway's bad enough, but like, at least there's cars driving on the highway, so like, the snow is kind of squashed down and you can drive reasonably well. You go into the city streets, nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. I barely even made it. There's a bridge that goes up to my work. It goes up and then over, and it's a pretty steep bridge, and like I could barely get over that. It was ridiculous. But anyway, drop the cookies off, go home, try to go home. I live on a mountain. I don't know if y'all realize this. I'm on the North Shore in Vancouver, on a mountain. The road, fucking straight up, and they don't plow. They don't plow it. No plowing at all. And I'm in a Mini Cooper, low to the ground. I got good tires on, but it's the hill straight up. There's no universe. I'm like, it's a struggle. So, what I end up having to do, what I've done for like 3 times this past week, is I've had to park like halfway up the hill and then walk the rest of the way. Just like start at the bottom, gun it, 80 kilometers an hour, hope I don't spin out and kill a child. Wherever I stop, that's it. I walk the rest of the way. And then it continues to snow like all night. All night. And then I get called for work in the morning. Yes, sir. And you'd think between when I went to bed and when I got up, some 8 to 10 hours later, there would be some level of effort to clear the roads. Not even slightly close. No shot. Nope. Nothing. Roads are still absolute garbage because this city, despite being in Canada, a country known for getting snow, we are adequately unprepared for the snow. It's insane. It happens every year. Snow every year within the same months of the year, and yet somehow we are always it just catches us by surprise. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy to tell when the snow is gonna come, and yet we somehow always are not prepared for it. It makes no sense. But yeah, getting to work was fun, to say the least. Because now I'm going down the hill, but it is not plowed and not salted. And unsurprising, about halfway down the hill, massive accident. The police have like the road blocked off. Alright. There's no getting through. Except one way. Which is going back up the mountain and then going like the long way around. So I was like, well, it's either I try to get up this hill and I make it, or I don't and I don't work. So we'll see what happens. My car has this feature which is meant to like make it more stable. It basically adds, it breaks each wheel of the car independently to try and keep you on a straight trajectory. It only works so well. But like getting up this hill, it was a struggle. I will not lie to you. It was looking rough. All right. At the start, I was like, there's no universe where I get up this hill. There's no shot. No way. Tires are spinning out. It was like fucking steam coming off the tires because they're spinning on the ice and stuff. But perseverance wins out all the time, every day. It took a while, but I managed to get to the top of the hill. My speedometer completely gave up like halfway up the hill. It was like, are you doing 160 or are you doing 0? I don't know anymore. I give up. And then I just went 0 for the rest of my trip to work. It was like, my car says I'm going 0, but I'm definitely moving still. I don't know how that works. Police pull me over. Sir, do you know how fast you're going? I don't know. My speedometer says 0. I'm not moving. Sir, you were doing 80 in a school zone where it's 30. Sorry, I thought I wasn't moving. My speedometer said I wasn't moving. Anyway, of course, what goes up must come down. So when I get to the top of my hill for my detour, I have to go down a hill on the other side. Not fun. Not fun at all. I don't know if anybody watching this has driven in the wintertime, but there is a innate sinking feeling when you're going down a hill and you push the brakes and you're not stopping. It's not fun. It is some serious butt clenching shenanigans, that is for sure. And of course, you're not the only one on the road, no, because we live in a capitalist society where everybody has to work every day no matter what, so everybody's trying to get to work in the morning. And, of course, everybody is struggling to stop on this hill. I'm not the only one. It's also always fun when your steering wheel is all the way to the right and you're still turning left. Love it. I thought for sure I was gonna die that day. Almost did, twice. But, you know, perseverance wins out overall. And I finally, eventually made it to work. Barely, once again, struggling on the hill that leads into my work over the bridge. But you know how it is. So that, we had a week of that. A week straight of that nonsense. The snow is finally mostly melted because we had a bunch of rain. My computer right now says rain and snow coming soon, so I'm gonna cry. But yeah, it has been a fun 30 days since I last streamed, indeed. You know, I feel like maybe you would think with this year's snowstorm, we had like 2 snowstorms, 3 snowstorms in the span of a few days. Maybe the city will actually be a little more prepared. I doubt it though. I doubt it. Anyway, let's try some of these cookies. See how they turned out. I will say they look pretty good. Y'all can see they definitely look like cookies. See how these turn out. They're soft. Oh, they're so soft. So soft. That's solid. Like the cookie's soft, but like tastes solid. Damn, those are good. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to definitely use these again. I'm going to save this recipe. Right. Anyway, the result of the cookies, pretty damn good. I'm always doubtful when I make these, because like I never cook. But yeah, that was awesome. If y'all want to try this recipe, I'll throw the link in the description on the YouTube. Should have done without a recipe. Yeah, I'll just fucking wing it. Just throw all the flour in and figure it out from there. But yeah, I'll throw this into the description, the link to this recipe. Until then, until next time, I probably won't stream till January, because I'm laying low for the holidays. I like to do that. I like to not be bothered. I just kind of do stuff on my own. But anyway, January, we'll see ya for more streams, a new year of streaming, of epic quality content, and maybe more baking. If y'all like this sort of thing, if y'all like these cooking streams, we'll do more of these. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah,